Hello everyone, welcome to Tennis Inside Out with me, Mike Meyer. I'm going to be live streaming the fourth round match between Alexander Bublik and Alex de Minaur. In Melbourne, temperatures are a little bit cooler compared to yesterday. And I'm just the players have just started to walk on court. I saw Bublik enter the court. De Minaur is also on court now. And I'm just going to run through a little bit about each of the players, how I think they're going to perform, what are they going to do, what type of tactics are going to be implemented by each of the players. So I'm going to start with Bublik. He's a very expressive player, so an all-rounder as well. He's got a very good first serve. Obviously, the tall out of the two players, so if that's really working on the day, I think he's going to be putting a lot of pressure on Alex de Minaur. One thing that Bublik really likes to do, he likes to pull his opponent out of their zone, out of their rhythm. So he's going to be using a lot of slice. I won't be surprised if it's not only going to be on the backhand side, but also on the forehand side. Drop shots is going to be quite significant. He's going to try to pull de Minaur out of the court, but I think on that, using his ground strokes, I think on that aspect, though, I think de Minaur might have the edge. He's got a little bit more endurance. We obviously know how quick he is around the court. One of the fastest, if not the quickest player around on the court. And if Bublik gets too long in these rallies, I think if he stays too long in the rallies, he's going to have difficulty against de Minaur. So, yeah, Bublik's going to try to move him out of the way. I think he's going to throw in a lot of drop shots today. Wow, so just looking at Alexander Bublik's history, his previous best was second round in the Australian Open. Yeah, it's like a renaissance from this man. I'm very pleased to see that. There's nothing better than seeing someone just improve. He's been on the tour for such a long time, so much talent. And yeah, so well done to him to get this far. I think Bublik is going to take his chances and be brave on that second serve. He likes to attack. I think we're going to see some chip and charges, trying to get to the net. He's going to mix it up. He's going to force de Minaur to guess, and yeah, what he's going to do next. De Minaur is going to try to play a solid game. He's going to grind away, and he's going to use his speed to his utmost. He's going to try to use it the best he can. And as the players are now starting to warm up their serves, getting closer to the start of the match, Bublik will take chances. He's a risky player. He likes to go big. I feel that to compare the mental side of each player, I think de Minaur is far more patient, and he'll use the strength as an advantage in the long rallies. I think the tighter the match gets, or the sets rather, it's going to be interesting to see how Bublik fares. He's far more expressive. He can get loud, get very animated, can show his disappointment quite a lot. So it's going to be an interesting setup. My prediction is going to be an upset. I think Bublik is going to win. He's in real great form. I've only been able to catch highlights of him playing, but I feel that, yeah, he might just take it. I think it's going to be an upset. How many sets? I'm going to ponder on that one a little longer. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Really amazing how Bublik has come this far. I'm so impressed. Really. Good morning, Saturator. Yeah, Hewitt is there, like a bear. He's going to be positive, always motivating. Minaur on. The players are at the bench taking their final sips. Minaur in 4. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go Bublik. Bublik in 5. I know the crowd. It's always the same. Crowd is going to be on Minaur's side. Minaur to start the match. And it's a good start. It's an ace down the middle of the court. Love. Kick into the bodies, returned deep on the forehand side. Oh, Bublik's really finding the corners right now. So definitely the first sprint as Minaur hits his backhand out. Wow. First serve in. It's returned short. Minaur's at the net. Double hand backhand in the net by Bublik. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. I've been always going for the better player. I'm gonna go for Bublik today. Yeah, 5. Second serve in the body is returned in the net, so 40-15. And easy game at the end. Serve return out. So one love for the Aussie. This has been played on the Rod Laver Arena, or in the Rod Laver Arena. On the Margaret Court Arena, there's Medvedev and Teen. And I think Teen has just won the first set. 6-4. There's a player to watch. Improving all the time, the American. Oh, look at that. The win predictor is 50-50. 50% chance for both players to win. Then I'm going to stick to 5 sets. First serve, Down the middle was good. It was a good return. Minaur is putting pressure on Bublik. He's at the net for a good volley. Wow, Bublik almost gets the passing shot, but he misses it with the forehand. 15. Good point, Saturator. I'm not sure. Can't remember that stat. Forehand drive volley winner for Bublik. It's a good serve out wide and moved forward on the service line. Man, he's matured so much. I have so much respect for this guy. Yeah. 50-50. Second serve was on the backhand side. Bit tame from Bublik. Double backhand in the net from the Aussie. Second serve on the forehand. Inside out. Return winner. He had to implement good footwork still to get around the ball. 30-all. Second serve in the body on the backhand side. Bounces on the line. Minaur's under pressure. Bublik goes inside in with the forehand, and Minaur forced him to an error. Game point. Approach to the net. Oh, great passing shot down the line by Minaur. It was a short return. First serve was good down the middle, but the return was very short. Slice cross-court approach by Bublik. Oh, stunning passing shot. Slice in the net. Backhand slice in the net from Alex de Minaur. First serve out wide is out. And second serve down the middle is return in the net. It was a great second serve. Outside of the center line. So Saturator, you're right. Just checked here. Last year, Teen and Medvedev, they met 3 times. Tina's got the upper hand against Daniil Medvedev. And the first time they met was a drop shot from Bublik. Lob. Bublik guesses the right way. He's at the net still. Lob attempt from Minaur is out. It's going to be a very exciting game. Bublik loves to mix it up. He doesn't want his opponent to get into a rhythm. So the first time they met was the Australian Open. That's Team Medvedev. Round of 64, so second round. And Teen won in 5 sets. 6-3, 7-6, 6-7, 1-6, 7-6 in the fifth set. Second serve in the body, cramming Bublik on the backhand side. They were on a backhand cross-court duel. And Bublik hit the error. First serve hard into the body is blocked back. Minaur is at the net. High looping ball is smashed away for a winner. Bublik is defending Minaur. Oh my gosh, how did he miss that? He was like 1.5 meters away from the net. Bublik, out of the court on the backhand side, just pushed it over. And just describing the last point, it's unbelievable. And he just smashed it into the net. I think he damaged the camera on the net. Bublik was guessing to the forehand. The court was wide open, and he just smashed it straight into the net with a forehand. First serve is in and returned in the net. And first serve out wide, ace, the Australian. One, two. After 11 minutes. Keen is 2-love up now in the second set. Zverev is 2 sets to love up, and it looks like he's about to win the match against the Argentinian Cerundolo. He won the first 2-6, 2-6, 4. Some mixed doubles going on as well. Just started on, which court is that? On the Kia Arena court. People just returning to their chairs. Quite casual. Cameras are on them. Everyone holding the phones up to the place. Announcements being made now by the chair umpire. Can you please get to your seats? Bublik to serve. And Zverev has just wrapped it up. 6-2, 6-4, 6-4 against Argentinian. Bublik hits an ace down the middle of the court. Ooh, double fault. Hitting the net with a second serve. Sly serve, cramming de Minaur on the backhand. They're on a forehand cross duel. Bublik changed direction, and de Minaur hits his backhand in the net. He had a long way to go. Bublik hit a very nice wide forehand. It pulled de Minaur out of the court on the deuce side. It's a good response after that shot, but Bublik's precision was fantastic with the forehand down the line. First serve long on the forehand side. Try to go down the middle, kick into the body, and return into the net. And almost an ace. Oh, was it? Oh, okay, no, it was almost an ace. Minaur almost hit the chair umpire. He's got a smile on his face right now. It's a good thing he was leaning forward in the chair. He only has a couple of centimeters to go back. First off, out wide is chipped short. De Minaur skies his forehand. Definitely a miss hit there. So, love 15. Kicks over onto the backhand, is returned out. $15 all. Second serve. Both players on the baseline. Bublik hits his backhand in the net. So until this point, Bublik's hitting more unforced errors. But that's his character. He's a little bit riskier. He likes to take more chances. De Minaur, on the other hand, is a little more patient. Doesn't mind warming up or building it up into the match. Kick into the backhand is returned out. 2 game points. A serve into the body. Minaur's at the net. And Bublik hits it out. 3-2. What a game yesterday. Between Spirezi and Sinner. I don't know if you guys caught that. I got to catch a little bit of the replay. And wow. It was a one set all. Can't remember now when he was cramping. Excuse me. But Sinner was having some serious cramps. And unbelievable the way he was walking around the court during the point. And Spirezi was looking fantastic. Obviously playing someone who's injured, cramping. Sinner was also having problems with his left arm, struggling with the backhand. He was just almost falling apart. Oh, it's a great return winner down the line by Minaur. Bublik tried to go out wide. Didn't hit it that hard. Forehand volley, winner, serve and volley for Bublik. And something controversial happened. Sinner was down 3-1, was it 4-1? And then the chair umpire called the game to be suspended because of heat. And the crowds were getting upset. Spirezi started, waving his hands in the air and like, what's this about? This is so unfair. Looking quite despondent, but that was just perfect. Second serve let for Bublik. Just perfect timing for Jannik Sinner to just recuperate, take necessary vitamins, maybe get out of the heat. And when he came back, just really dominated the rest of the match. But it made me second guess my prediction about him being the Australian Open champion, defending his title. Still going to stick with Sinner, but that was very strange to see. He's had some easy games till now. That was probably his toughest. His opening game against Gastar, that ended quite quickly. I think it was an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes, as Bublik hits his double and backhand down the line out. So back to this court, and Bublik's not making enough first serves. Hard first serve down the middle, second serve rather, looked like a first serve. Bublik's coming forward, and he wins the point. First serve hard down the middle, return in the middle of the court. Winner from Bublik, 3-all. Minaur just tried to return, just get the ball back in the middle of the court. Bublik had a lot of time standing on the baseline to decide what he was going to do. Minaur just standing stranded in the middle of the court. Very indecisive. Amazing forehand winner. Second serve into the body, crams Bublik, who goes hard on the backhand side and puts enough pressure on Minaur to hit an error. So love 15. Kick out wide and forehand return into the net as Bublik tried to run around his backhand. He was standing quite far back on that second serve for that return, so he did have enough time to get around that kick serve from Minaur. He tried to go hard inside in, but in the net. Good first serve, a little bit slow out wide. Didn't think Bublik read that. Probably thought it was going to come with a little more pace. Looking very calm, Bublik right now. First serve down the middle is skied. That was a huge frame. Second serve for the Aussie. Kick into the backhand side of Bublik, and he tries to go for a winner. It's out. So 4-3. Wow, Teen has taken the second set. 6-love, so 6-4, 6-love. Gonna see how Bublik does now with his service game when he returns. I feel he's gonna have to get more first serves in if you really want to pile on the pressure. It's a good first serve down the middle. Oh, big forehand out wide, comes to the net, but Minaur hits his backhand in the net. Kick onto the forehand side is returned out by Minaur. Good hard second serve in the body. Minaur hit it short. Bublik drop shot. It's too high. Forehand cross-court winner for Minaur. Just want to see that again. I feel that Minaur, yeah, so he was moving forward. Oh, it's an ace down the middle. 40-15. I think that was the wrong time for Bublik to have played that drop shot, because the shot before, he did try to put pressure with the forehand, but Minaur hit it back on the backhand side of Bublik, and then he took a few steps forward, so he had a little bit of momentum to chase the net and get to that drop shot. Bublik plays a stunning forehand winner down the line to make it 4-4. Good first serve into the body. Minaur mishits his forehand on the approach. So love 15. I don't know if I just saw something a little inconsiderate. Bublik his coach is on his right hand side now. And before the point started, he just kept looking to his right and talking away. Even when Minaur was busy bouncing the ball, he was still looking over. Oh, Minaur wanted to come forward, but it was a good defensive slice. Now, Bublik's at the net. Drop shot volley is in the net. He's getting a little upset with himself, Bublik. Yeah, I think we're going to see the volcano burst at some point. It would be very unusual if it doesn't happen. It's the calm before the storm. Bublik looked very, very Ivan Lendl-like in his expression the whole time, as he just returned his double and backhand in the net with a well-placed first serve down the middle of the court by Minaur. Good first serve is lobbed high, bounces on the baseline. They're in a backhand cross duel. Bublik hits his double and backhand in the net down the line. Or he was attempting to go down the line at least. Now Bublik's going to try his antics. It's another good first serve. It's 5-4. And at this point now, I can honestly say that Minaur is serving better. Placement of the first serve is very smart. He's not getting a lot of power. Well, not as much as Bublik, but the placement is superb. He's probably winning, I'd say, 75% over. More than 75% of the points off his first serve. But it is very close. I expect to see more drop shots from Bublik. As the match progresses. But I feel that he first needs to get more first serves in. He's relying too much on his second serve. And if he has another one of these games where he's only getting maybe 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5 first serves in, I think Minaur could be trying his best to get that first break. But there's that first serve, and the return is out in the tram lines. First serve out wide, he's been trying over and over, goes out. He's been doing better down the middle, he goes hard on the forehand side with a second serve. Wow, this is some hard hitting from Bublik. He runs around the forehand, but no balance, and the placement of his feet didn't help him out. This hitting his forehand inside out. Something that Minaur is very good at is turning defense into attack. He's more than happy to defend as well. Just waiting for that opportunity to turn the momentum around in his favor. Bublik is trying to swat something away that's flying around his face. Second serve. I actually thought for a second he was going to try an underarm serve. And great approach shot off the return by de Minaur. So second serve return points percentage, de Minaur's won 33%, 1 in 3, Bublik 1 in 4. First serve is good, it was a good return. Oh, that's short. De Minaur backed out, he wanted to go forward. He's in control, wrong foot, Bublik. He's got 2 set points. Haha. First of 5 sets. Maybe. I do feel though, if de Minaur goes 2 sets up, it's an ace down the middle of the court, through the center, Mrs. Venter. And from the advantage side, he's missing that wide serve. 212 kilometers per hour. I think he's going to go down the middle. He went wide, he missed it. And de Minaur was thinking like I did. He's probably going to go hard on the forehand. Yeah, but it's a double fault from Bublik. It's 6-4. First set. After 37 minutes, the 10th game has been broken by the Australian. And till now, for me, it's clear that de Minaur has been just grinding away, happy to stay in those pressure moments, just tally up all those sprints to try to defend the points, and it's worked well. Sometimes Bublik has won the point, but yeah, very good play from the Aussie there at the end of the first set. Hey, Saturator, you're happy. Yeah, he did predict the Minaur in 4 sets. I think if the Aussie can get the second set, it's probably going to go in that direction. So, first serve down the middle's in the net. Kick serve on the backhand is returned short on the forehand side. Minaur was going for it, but he opted to stay back. And forehand out in the tram lines down the line by Bublik. Just such a solid player, Minaur. He's the type of player that deserves in his career to win at least one, maybe two Grand Slams. Oh, great body serve on the forehand side. Bublik opted to use his double hand backhand, completely jammed. Hard first serve, jamming Bublik on the backhand. He slices the ball back on the forehand side. Minaur, who's in control. Bublik hits his forehand, cross court out. First serve is returned in the net, so 1-love. Win prediction still 50%. 50-50. Bublik first serve hard on the backhand. He was also moving forward. 15-love. Minaur hit his forehand out. And just out. Again, first serve in. Well returned with the forehand. They're in a forehand cross duel. Minaur tries to change the direction. He clipped the top of the net and might have put Bublik off. As he apologizes. First serve in. Return well on the feet of Bublik. Can't control it. Hits his forehand in the net. Showing his coach he was jammed. Got a grin on my face just looking at Bublik's coach. Showing him on the camera. Looks more like a rapper than a tennis coach. Even his dress code. But right now, Bublik hits the top of the net. Slice is out by Minaur, so he was definitely put off by that. It was a huge let. Bounced very close to the baseline. wasn't the greatest return from Minaur. He wins the point, just scrambling over to the forehand side as Bublik tried to serve out wide. But I feel like the footwork from Bublik is letting him down. Not moving very well. Don't know if he's taking this so seriously, but once again, good return deep on the backhand side. They're on the forehand side now. And Bublik hits his forehand, cross-court out. So another break. Kick onto the backhand. It's returned on the feet of de Minaur. Bublik goes around the backhand and it opened up his forehand side. It's a winner by de Minaur. Bublik went down the line, inside in with the forehand. It was really, really hard. It was a little bit in the middle of the court. De Minaur had to take 2 steps to his right. And he just used the power of Bublik to place it very well on the inner tram line. Inside in forehand from de Minaur, forehand out by Bublik. 30 love. Again, Bublik, lots of talking right now. His coach is on his right hand side on the edge of the court. It's going to be a lot of chatter from now on. Bublik goes hard on that second serve. Aggressive. He's at the net now. Great play from de Minaur, but the volley's too good. 30-15. De Minaur was struggling with that approach shot. But he managed to just put it on the feet of the oncoming attacker, Bublik, who had to play a half volley, tried to wrong foot the Aussie. And then Bublik guessed right. Aussie tried to hit a double hand back and down the line, passing shot with a forehand volley on the point. Bublik is going hard now on de Minaur's forehand. He's not changing direction. It just feels like he's getting harder and harder. Oh, huge let. Rolls over to Bublik's side. 40-15. Gosh, yeah. The Australian was just soaking up all that pressure and he hit that last forehand quite late. I think we'd get a camera view on the side would probably be next to his hip. And the Aussie wraps it up. 3 love. That's quite a commanding lead now in the second set. What do you think? Saturated? Could be 3 sets now. Bublik. First serve on the backhand is chipped out. And now his first serve out wide is in. Inside out forehand on the service line. Winner, 30 love. Slice in the body. De Minaur read it well. And double hand backhand in the net by Bublik. Unforced error by Bublik. 30 all now. Serve on the forehand, returned tamely cross court. Yeah, Bublik's starting to shake his head now. Unforced errors till now is 18 by Bublik. De Minaur only 8. Bublik's under pressure here, but it's starting to turn. Bublik's now putting pressure on De Minaur, who's defending. He's going hard on that forehand. He really wants to break that forehand, and he missed it with the forehand down the line. So break point for Alex De Minaur. First serve out wide is an ace. First serve down the middle is in. De Minaur could only get the frame, hitting it into the crowd. So game point. First serve for Bublik, hard on the forehand. It hits the top of the net. The return from De Minaur. The rhythm just didn't look right. Both players playing weird shots, and then a mishit forehand by Bublik. Deuce number 2. Good hard first serve down the middle. Return does not go over the net. And it's an ace out wide. So now he's starting to land those first serves. As Bublik quickly ties his shoelaces. Yeah, so first set, Bublik had 47% of his first serves going in. Now 88%. But I think the return success on both first and second serves from De Minaur must be very high. They're in a backhand cross duel. Bublik goes inside out with the forehand. Oh, he does a trick at tweener. Well, he's got a smirk on his face. He didn't make it. But after the inside out forehand, he moved very well back to the middle of the court. And Minaur just played straight at him. Yeah. I think he'll always have that type of character. Good first serve out wide. Is returned into the net. Bublik thought it was going on down the middle of the court. 30 love. Good first serve out wide. He took some pace off, so it was a slice, and Bublik hits the top of the net, goes out. 40 love. The precision right now from Alex de Minaur with that first serve is so good. It just missed the middle line, but Bublik goes hard on that second serve as predicted. 2 game points left. With too many unforced errors from Bublik. And consistent play from de Minaur. Great defending as well at times. Has put him in this position. And is about to take a 4-1 lead in that second set. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Bublik slightly jammed. They're on the backhand cross-court duel. Bublik goes inside in with a forehand, but in the net. A 4-1. Let's see, saturated. You said Medvedev is struggling. And his struggles have come to an end as Keane wins in straight sets this time. Last year was in 5 sets. But this time, the 25 seed, an American, beats Medvedev, the 11th seed, 6-4, 6 love, 6-3. Just showing the replay. Off a smash. Tina hits a double and backhand winner down the line to win the match in straight sets. Definitely a player to watch for the future. It's back to the Rod Laver Arena. Both players look like they're hitting the longest rally of the match. Bublik goes hard on the forehand and on the backhand side. The second time, hits his double and backhand down the line in the net, going over the highest part of the net. Going to need a little more height. Yeah, it's under the net tape. Good first serve out wide. Forehand drive volley inside in. Lots of topspin. It's a winner. That's how much the unforced errors can be so costly. The statistic just showed Bublik just hit an unforced error. So I think he's on 19 or 20 now. but he's hit more winners in the set. So he's hit 6 winners compared to de Minaur's 2. But those unforced errors are fortunately making the difference in favor of the Aussie. Good first serve on the forehand. It's returned short. It gets the top of the net. Slice approach down the line. Big passing shot. Cross court. Oh, wow. That was hit with some power. Yeah, Bublik had to change the type of shot he wanted to play. Oh, but that was some winner cross court. Wasn't the greatest angle, but the power, I felt, really made the difference. First serve out. It's long. And it's a double fault. So 5-1. Whew. I think right now, Saturator, you're probably thinking now, yeah, it could be 3. I think the way de Minaur is playing, Bublik's gonna have to come up with something incredible to win the third set. I think this one's gonna run away from him now. But Bublik's he's soaking up the service game now. The clock is ticking. And now he's apologizing to de Minaur, so he's really trying to get into. He's gonna try all his might now mentally, maybe to break de Minaur. That's just not possible. I think de Minaur's too experienced. He's a great professional. Slow kick into the body, backhand return out. Yeah, Bublik is his own opponent at times. And another slower serve out wide is returned out with the double hand backhand. Not sure if it was a miss hit or a looping topspin backhand. Now the first serve in, returned onto the service line in the middle of the court. That looked like a miss hit, but it landed in. Bublik's finding incredible length and double hand backhand unforced error by the Aussie. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Bublik of old. Just looking quite despondent, chatting away. He's going to try to get into the mind of de Minaur. And it's a double fault from the Aussie. Who dries his face with a towel and soaks up a bit of wisdom from the coach. Kick into the backhand is returned. Wow, hard, aggressive on de Minaur's backhand side. He's defending right now. Bublik tries to go hard with the forehand down the line. Wanted to approach the net, but he hit it out. Yeah, we all knew that Bublik was going to do this. But if he's making those shots on a consistent basis, scoreline would look a lot different right now. Good first serve on the forehand, cramming Bublik a little bit in the body. It's 6-1, the second set. just such a professional, the Minaur. A never giving up attitude, really making the difference. And Bublik is just playing against himself right now. Too many unforced errors. He is trying to hit winners a lot of the time, where we expected that. So very few drop shots. Maybe he's going to think about that again, but when you're distracted and constantly talking to your coach, maybe, you can't think about a game plan. Hard second serve into the body's return well down the line with the forehand, and Bublik hits his backhand out, cross court. Bublik hasn't lost a match this year yet. As you can recall, or if you didn't know, he won the Hong Kong Open, beating the Dutchman van der Zandschloop. Second serve hard on the backhand side of Minaur. Goes hard cross court. He's in charge. He's in the middle of the court. Bublik hits his double backhand in the net. He had to chase the rally right and left. Bublik looking quite negative right now, shaking his head before he starts his serve. Good first serve, good return right on the feet of Bublik, double hand backhand in the net. Saturator, I think it's going to be straight sets. Bublik is his own enemy right now. 3 break points. Hard second serve onto the forehand is returned well on the feet of Bublik. It's been stretched a little bit. They're both on the advantage side. Inside in forehand is out by Bublik. So it's another game. I was afraid this was going to happen. And the camera is mostly on Bublik right now, I think. Just showing all the different types of emotions he's projecting outward. Minaur looking stable, looking calm. First serve is out. Forehand in the net by Bublik. Chris is asking in the chat, is this going to be a one-sided match now from now on? It certainly looks that way. But sometimes it just needs to click for Bublik. Double hand backhand. Unforced error by Minaur, 15-all. First serve in is blocked back De Minaur runs around the backhand to hit it inside of forehand. Backhand out by Bublik. First serve is good. Return was also good. Bublik goes hard, it goes in. And tries to wrong foot. De Minaur hits his forehand out. Did all the hard work with the change of direction, hitting his double hand backhand down the line, right in the corner. De Minaur could only block with the forehand. Just chipped that forehand back, sliding, open stance. And Bublik was standing almost on the service line. Just missed the shot. He's laughing and talking to his coach right now. And it was a very powerful return back of that first serve. Minaur couldn't control his forehand. Still another game point to make it 2-love. Kick into the backhand jam. Bublik a little bit. They're on the advantage side. Inside our forehand by De Minaur. Backhand's cross-court again. De Minaur goes down the line. Bublik goes back. He's got an inside-in forehand, Bublik. Oh my goodness. And Bublik was falling backwards. It's another game for the Aussie. It was a stunning inside-in forehand. And De Minaur on the stretch, sliding again on the forehand side, just chipped it back in defense, probably just wanting to get in the court, and it landed on the baseline. Bublik thought probably it was going to go out. Yeah, and because of that, he wasn't moving well. First serve is in. It's a block. It also goes in. Bublik goes down the line, sliding forehand, this time with topspin, drop shot. De Minaur gets there. A tweener, and backhand volley, cross court. Bublik's also smiling. The volley was not a lob. Bublik was on the baseline, but being the entertainer he is, he just ran past the ball in a very strange way to hit a tweener straight at De Minaur. I love the tweener, but at the right time. And the camera comes back. Passing shot. Bublik likes that as he raises his right arm into the air. Double and backhand passing shot down the line. De Minaur was approaching the net with a backhand slice cross-court. Good first serve. It's blocked. It's short. Bublik's at the net again. Backhand volley with power down the line. 30-15. Okay, so that's Bublik took a quick serve, underarm serve, and that's what forced De Minaur to hit the slice approach. Bublik, it's a passing shot by the Aussie. Backhand volley was too short. Yeah, sometimes the cameraman here can't keep up with Bublik. Good first serve on the forehand. It's blocked back, double and backhand in the net. So another break point for the Aussie. Starting to run away now from Bublik. First serve out wide is out. I wonder if Minaur is standing closer to the baseline. Why not? 2-love up. It was a hard second serve on the forehand. And it's a drop shot again. Hits the line. Oh, there's a lot of scrambling going on. Lob, backhand smash by de Minaur. It's short though. Now Bublik's at the net. Oh, stunning backhand volley winner from Bublik. Finding all the angle he needed. Well, this is getting very entertaining. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat. The drop shot was fantastic. He landed on the inner tram line and just spun away towards the ball girl or ball boy standing there. I think that's where Bublik's going to thrive. These points are exciting, but just to be in the moment, these reaction plays dictating the next shot. Inside in forehand, de Minaur guesses the right way. De Minaur forehand cross-court winner. Bublik didn't take the opportunity to put the volley away. So second break point opportunity for the Aussie. Drop shot attempt is in the net. It's 3-love. Saturator, I think it's going to be straight sets. I expected to see this type of tennis from Bublik already a lot early on. He was too one-dimensional in that second set, but de Minaur, he's found his rhythm, and the confidence is just there. Bublik is possibly fighting with himself, and yeah, it's looking like a one-sided affair now. Interesting tweener again, just replaying it. So he was running from the middle at an angle towards the corner of the court, but he had to almost lift that left leg of his to get around the ball and play that tweener. Didn't help him out in the end, but always very entertaining for the spectators. Minaur to serve. He's been serving exceptionally well. Last 3 games have taken 13 minutes. First serve into the body is blocked back. De Minaur moves Bublik to the backhand side, who hits his backhand in the net, shaking his head. It's been happening a lot for Bublik. That backhand's let him down today. If it's going down the line, cross court, yeah, he's hit a few winners. And it's a first serve ace out wide for the Aussie. And that's 4-love now for de Minaur. As he finished the game with an ace out wide. First serve in the middle is in. De Minaur is stretching, sliding all over the place. Forehand and backhand. But de Minaur goes hard now. Inside in forehand, inside out forehand. And Bublik double hand backhand out behind the baseline. So hard down the middle is returned. Cross court. De Minaur is defending. Double hand backhand winner in this time down the line. Puts a nice smile on Bublik's face. He's been waiting for that one. He's been going for it quite often. But the placement was exceptional. First serve, ace through the center, misses Fenter. Question, you think that Bublik is struggling because of the heat? Today was a lot cooler. Yesterday was a lot warmer. Bublik once again gets his backhand in, puts a smile on his face. Let's see, what are the temperatures like now? It's 8 in the evening. It was a sunny day. It's 20 degrees, so a lot cooler than yesterday. At this time, I remember seeing 38 degrees. It's a double fault. So still another game point for Bublik to prevent De Minaur getting a donut in the third set. But no, it's not the heat. I think he's maybe a little bit unlucky. I think De Minaur has just been absolutely solid. He stuck to his game plans. He played to his strength. I think that was the decider as well. Bublik's at the net. Backhand volley's not good. And the lob is too short from De Minaur. So 4-1. Here we go. No donut. "18 minutes. The previous service game I saw there from De Minaur took 57 seconds. That was awfully quick. It's been exceptional play from the Aussie. It's hitting very few unforced errors. And the ability to turn defense into attack has helped on only a few occasions. Bublik has been the main contributor in Alex De Minaur winning most of his points. I think those unforced errors are going to be close to 30 now, between 25 and 30. First serve for Alex De Minaur. Oh my goodness. Forehand return winner down the line. But he really let loose on that one. It wasn't a bad serve. There might have been a little bit of swing, but still, my goodness, Bublik was inside the baseline for that. Such a risky player. Inside out forehand winner by the Aussie, 15-all. So hard down the middle, drive, forehand volley, inside out, or from the middle of the court, makes it 30-15. Seeing a lot of shot being played from the women, from the men. Very effective. If you can get the technique right, the footwork has to be important. It's very important as well. De Minaur hits an ace out wide. My goodness. Nah, I think De Minaur has just been too good today. It's been too good. Bublik had to play for the Lions. Oh, stunning response. Was it in? Oh, Bublik is smiling. So 40-30. Final shot was amazing. Minaur knew that Bublik was going to come to the net off their return and single-handedly played a very short angled ball, but Bublik changed direction and found incredible angle at the net going cross court. Minaur's got an expression on his face and had to applaud that hand on strings. Minaur's at the net. Forehand volley. Oh, the whole court was open for Bublik, but he hit in the net. So 5-1. It was a good chip down the line. Bublik didn't allow Minaur to get power on that forehand volley. It was high. He had to move away from the middle of the net, from the middle of the court rather. And then Bublik had the whole court open and just guided his forehand into the net. First serve out wide is returned short. Bublik goes hard on the backhand. He's at the net. Forehand volley, tried to wrong foot the Australian. No footwork at the net now. So I never enjoy this. I'm sorry, guys. But to see players giving up, doesn't matter what the scoreline is, it just looked like Bublik of old. First serve is a let out wide. That's where I miss those characters of old. Rafa Nadal would have never done that. Stunning return. But I say stunning because Bublik was still stranded as he applauds that now. But he was standing on the baseline. Didn't look enthusiastic to get out the way. But first serve was good. Bublik goes down the line. I think it's on the line. Yep. So, winner down the line from Bublik. The ball was half in, half out. That's how tight it was. Serve out wide is returned out. High and long. Good first serve on the backhand. Bublik's just, his body language just says it all. So, match point for Minaur. Second serve kick in the body. Slice approach cross court. Minaur goes down the line. It's a good volley. A fantastic volley from Bublik. He had to really stretch for that attempted winner, match winner down the line. And found a very good forehand volley cross court deep. Minaur thought it was going to be short. First serve in on the backhand. And Minaur's at the net. All the trickery is coming out now from Bublik and the lob goes out. So second match point for Minaur. Well, even the winner predictor said 50-50, but the score line says something else. It's a great first serve out wide and it bounces out. So back to deuce. It's a little bit too late maybe for Bublik. He could hold his service game. He's landing those first serves now. Drop shot as both are at the net. And Minaur couldn't find the angle. Didn't look comfortable sliding to the net. Or towards the ball person, the ball girl, ball boy. First serve is out. Kick onto the backhand. Serve and volley attempt is out. Juicy Lucy number 3. Wild backhand, cross-court out by Bublik. So, third match point opportunity now. Good first serve down the middle. Well returned in de Minaur's defense. He's running all over. Great angle from Bublik. And it's in the net. That's it. 6-4, 6-1. 6-1. Very quick match. 90 minutes. 92 minutes. It's good for the Aussie. He's going to, as much as he's got so much stamina and endurance, just conserving that energy for the bigger games. That's a big win. The Australians through to the quarterfinals. Yeah, just a quick summary. Bublik it was a close first set, I must say. The one break made a difference. Bublik's already on his way out. But that second set was too one-dimensional. At the end of this third set, we saw Bublik he tried to implement a new tactic, move de Minaur around the court, bring him to the net. But sometimes, or most of the time rather, Bublik wasn't able to make the shots. He had some incredible moments, obviously, but it wasn't good enough. De Minaur, he saw the opportunities early on and was just super solid from start to finish. Bublik played himself really towards the end. Beat himself, rather. Great game, Saturator. You're happy? I'm happy for you. As de Minaur's been interviewed on court. Yeah, like I said, Bublik just didn't implement enough drop shots, I would say. He's very good at it. I think that's where the match ran away from Alexander. And just mentally strong from the Aussie. Join me, guys, for the next match. I'm going to be live streaming the match between Svitolina, the 12th seed, and Andreeva, the 8th seed. If you've come this far and you've enjoyed this, you found this entertaining, found it useful, hit the subscribe button, like, share with your mates, with your friends, with your chums, and we will see each other